Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. Warren Buffett. A penny saved is a penny earned. Benjamin Franklin. Beware of little expenses, a small leak will sink a great ship. Benjamin Franklin. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Benjamin Franklin. Never depend on a single income. Make an investment to create a second source. Warren Buffett. If you buy things you do not need, soon you will have to sell things you need. Warren Buffett. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. Old proverb. The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. Warren Buffett. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. Warren Buffett. Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. Warren Buffett. Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. Warren Buffett. Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1, Warren Buffett. It is not your salary that makes you rich, it is your spending habits. Charles A. Jaffe. Formal education will make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune. Jim Rohn. The individual investor should act consistently as an investor and not as a speculator. Benjamin Graham. The intelligent investor is a realist who sells to optimists and buys from pessimists. Benjamin Graham. In investing, what is comfortable is rarely profitable. Robert Arnott. Know what you own, and know why you own it. Peter Lynch. Wealth is the ability to fully experience life. Henry David Thoreau. Money often costs too much. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The habit of saving is itself an education. T.T. Munger. The goal is not to look rich. The goal is to be rich. Anonymous. A budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Dave Ramsey. You must gain control over your money or the lack of it will forever control you. Dave Ramsey. Financial peace is not the acquisition of stuff. It is learning to live on less than you make. Dave Ramsey. A big part of financial freedom is having your heart and mind free from worry about the what-ifs of life. Susie Orman. When you understand that your self-worth is not determined by your net worth, then you will have financial freedom. Susie Orman. Every time you borrow money, you are robbing your future self. Nathan W. Morris. Debt is the slavery of the free. Publilius Cyrus. The quickest way to double your money is to fold it over and put it back in your pocket. Will Rogers. If money is your hope for independence, you will never have it. Henry Ford. There is a gigantic difference between earning a great deal of money and being rich. Marlene Dietrich. The art is not in making money, but in keeping it. Proverb. Money grows on the tree of persistence. Japanese proverb. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Epictetus. It is good to have money and the things that money can buy, but it is good, too, to make sure you have not lost the things that money cannot buy. George Lorimer. If you live for having it all, what you have is never enough. Vicki Robin. Financial freedom is available to those who learn about it and work for it. Robert Kiyosaki. It is not how much money you make, but how much money you keep. Robert Kiyosaki. The poor and the middle class work for money. The rich have money work for them. Robert Kiyosaki. It is simple arithmetic, your income can grow only to the extent that you do. T. Harv Eker. How many millionaires do you know who have become wealthy by investing in savings accounts? Robert G. Allen. Many people take no care of their money till they come nearly to the end of it. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Money is only a tool. It will take you wherever you wish, but it will not replace you as the driver. Ayn Rand. The lack of money is the root of all evil. Mark Twain. Money has no gray areas. You either make it or you lose it. Kevin O'Leary. You can be young without money, but you cannot be old without it. Tennessee Williams. A wise person should have money in their head, but not in their heart. Jonathan Swift. Never spend your money before you have earned it. Thomas Jefferson. Don't look for the needle in the haystack. Just buy the haystack. John C. Bogle. Time is your friend, impulse is your enemy. John C. Bogle. The miracle of compounding returns is overwhelmed by the tyranny of compounding costs. John C. Bogle. The four most dangerous words in investing are, "This time it's different." Sir John Templeton. Bull markets are born on pessimism, grow on skepticism, mature on optimism, and die on euphoria. Sir John Templeton. The investor's chief problem, and even his worst enemy, is likely to be himself. Benjamin Graham. Cash combined with courage in a time of crisis is priceless. Warren Buffett. Chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. Warren Buffett. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. Thomas Edison. The best investment you can make is in yourself. Warren Buffett. Income rarely exceeds personal development. Jim Rohn. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, practiced every day. Jim Rohn. Either you run the day or the day runs you. Jim Rohn. Frugality includes all the other virtues. Cicero. He who buys what he does not need steals from himself. Swedish proverb. It is not whether you are right or wrong that is important, but how much money you make when you are right and how much you lose when you are wrong. George Soros. Be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. Warren Buffett. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. Seneca. A fool and his money are soon parted. English proverb. He who every morning plans the transactions of the day and follows that plan carries a thread that will guide him through the busiest life. Victor Hugo. The real measure of your wealth is how much you would be worth if you lost all your money. Anonymous. Fortune sides with him who dares. Virgil. Small daily improvements are the key to staggering long-term results. Robin Sharma. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Sean Patrick Flannery. Wealth is not his that has it, but his that enjoys it. Benjamin Franklin. Saving must become a priority, not just a thought. Pay yourself first. Dave Ramsey. Don't stay in bed unless you can make money in bed. George Burns. The person who does not know where his next dollar is coming from usually does not know where his last dollar went. Anonymous. Financial fitness is not a pipe dream or a state of mind. It is a reality if you are willing to pursue it and embrace it. Will Robinson. Money will not create success, the freedom to make it will. Nelson Mandela. Live like no one else now, so later you can live like no one else. Dave Ramsey. A budget is more than just a series of numbers on a page, it is an embodiment of our values. Barack Obama. Being rich is having money, being wealthy is having time. Margaret Bonanno. Before you invest, investigate. William A. Ward. It's good to learn from your mistakes. It's better to learn from other people's mistakes. Warren Buffett. Only buy something that you would be perfectly happy to hold if the market shut down for 10 years. Warren Buffett. Never invest in a business you cannot understand. Warren Buffett. If you do not find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Warren Buffett. When prosperity comes, do not use all of it. Confucius. He who will not economize will have to agonize. Confucius. Empty pockets never held anyone back. Only empty heads and empty hearts can do that. Norman Vincent Peale. The more you learn, the more you earn. Warren Buffett. Do not let making a living prevent you from making a life. John Wooden. Wealth flows from energy and ideas. William Feather. Money is multiplied in practical value depending on the number of W's you control in your life, what you do, when you do it, where you do it, and with whom you do it. Tim Ferriss. The first rule of compounding, never interrupt it unnecessarily. Charlie Munger. Far more money has been lost by investors preparing for corrections than has been lost in the corrections themselves. Peter Lynch. Everyone has the brainpower to make money in stocks. Not everyone has the stomach. Peter Lynch. Invest for the long haul. Do not get too greedy and do not get too scared. Shelby M.C. Davis. Spend each day trying to be a little wiser than you were when you woke up. Charlie Munger. Subscribe to Wealth Wakes Up and wake your mind, grow your money, and build the life you deserve.